Hello, welcome to Coping Skills Workshops. My name is Dawn, and normally I would be coming out to schools and businesses to run these anxiety workshops, but obviously in the current climate I'm unable to, so I thought try this and I hope you enjoy it. So a little bit about me. I spent 17 years working in a secondary school where I supported students with a range of difficulties, disabilities and behaviours. I found myself drawn to students with behaviour issues, whether that was naughty behaviour, shy children, anxious children, those kind of issues, maybe ADHD, autism, all those things to do with behaviour. Then I became a foster carer, and that taught me a whole range of new skills. I learned about things like attachment disorder, which plays a big part in a lot of children's difficulties. In both these things, I realised that there was a common thread through most of the children's behaviour, whether it was, even if it was something like autism or ADHD, they all had, or pretty much all, had the common thread of anxiety. Anxiety affects so many people and so many children. And I became very interested in this and learned more about it. Here I'd like to do a big shout out to Alison Ward from Autism Somerset for her invaluable help in giving coping skills workshops the resources, the knowledge and the ability to go out and do these workshops. So thank you, Alison. She was instrumental in helping Jenny and I set up coping skills workshops. Jenny sadly passed away in March, so it's been hard. But Jenny was passionate about coping skills workshops and what we were doing, so coping skills workshops will continue. So, what is anxiety? According to the Oxford Dictionary, it is an uncomfortable feeling of nervousness or worry about something that is happening or might happen in the future. Or as a man said on his deathbed, I've had many troubles in my life, most of which never happened. So I'm going to talk to you about the brain. I'm not a scientist, so this won't be in any great depth. There are three basic parts that I'm going to talk to you about now. The first one I will call the caveman. This is an ancient part of our brain. Scientists actually quite often call it the reptile brain, and this is the bit that just deals with keeping us alive. Then you've got the cucumber brain, because it is cool as a cucumber and is very rational, weighs things up, thinks things through, doesn't make any rash decisions. And then to help organise these two parts, we have the call centre. So that receives information coming in from our surroundings and decides whether it needs to go to caveman for a bit of a bump, or to the cucumber, who will go, let's think this through. And actually it's a very good system because it saves the cucumber having so much work to do. So for example, you'll have information coming in and the call centre will think, oh, it's cold. Now, I'm going to send that to caveman because that is to do with our basic needs. So the caveman will go, oh, feeling cold, start to shiver. So our body will shiver. Excellent. We carry on being cold, so then call centre will send the information to the cucumber, who will go, oh, we need a jumper on, so you put on a jumper. Excellent. In scientific terms, this all takes place in the hypothalamus. If information comes in that could mean danger to us, the hypothalamus sends a message to the pituitary gland, which then deploys the adrenal glands. These attach the kidneys and immediately shoot out cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone which prepares our bodies for fight, flight or freeze. Without it, we just wouldn't survive. In fact, it is what kept every single one of our ancestors alive since we were just bacteria swimming around in a swamp. which is pretty amazing, I think. But sometimes things go wrong. Caveman brain takes over. He hijacks the whole system, and because he wants to keep you safe, he's thinking, oh, there's danger everywhere. I've got to bang, bang, fist punch, run away, whatever. But it means that there's so much cortisol going around your body that it's blocking the call centre from being able to access cucumber and get cucumber brain involved, which is what is really needed. It's a bit like an oversensitive smoke alarm. We need a smoke alarm because it keeps us safe, but when it gets a bit carried away, you know, you burn your toast, it's just annoying. And that's what the call centre caveman is doing, caveman brain is doing, trying to keep you safe, but that cortisol is blocking the call centre. Cucumber deals with rational thought, logical thinking and language. So if the cortisol is blocking that, all rational thought and language goes out of the window. So if it's just something that's made you jump, that's not really a main issue, you know, major issue. But if you have ongoing anxiety, or if you are, you know, having an anxious moment or, you know, episode, your language and decision making can be severely inhibited. So if you're with somebody who is feeling anxious and you're saying, what's the matter? Why are you doing, what's wrong? They probably physically actually can't explain themselves. And incidentally, my daughter has anxiety and she can now recognise the feeling of cortisol shooting out. It's that powerful. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please like and share. And if you're interested in booking a coping skills workshop, please look at the website and the Facebook page. If you have any specific questions, please PM me or put a comment in the box below. Thank you.